These fifth graders aren't going to gym or to lunch. They're on their way to a classroom with no walls and a lot of dirt. The classroom is a garden. Here they're learning about planting and harvesting.
Kids just love coming out here and investigating and exploring, and we never know what we're going to find when we come out here.
Today's big discovery was a pretty large praying mantis.
Mr. O'Neill, I found it on a piece of milkweed.
He's probably eating the milkweed bugs.
But the main focus is on the vegetables and plants.
Can I smell it again?
Sure.
I don't know. It smells just like basil. I thought it was purple.
Whether it's purple or more commonly green, basil is the main ingredient in the next stage of this project, taking what they grow in the garden and using it in a recipe.
We're making bruschetta today, and we're just getting basil and everything we need to make it.
So, with fresh basil in hand, it's back to the classroom.
Okay, we have different types of tomatoes here, Roma tomatoes and beefsteak, and we have garlic that we grew as well.
But this is not a home ec lesson.
There certainly is gardening and cooking involved, but there's also the science and math, teaching the kids how to quadruple, triple, double recipes. Cut it in half, remove the seed. Using fractions and measuring, that's where we incorporated the mathematics.
A fun way to learn math.
We're going to take a minute to use our senses in order to describe what we see. We're going to be using our sense of taste. Science, they use a lot of observation skills, learning how to use their senses to describe things. Today we're actually working with an acid. Vinegar is an acid. By adding the vinegar to the tomatoes, you did create a chemical change, whereas you've now changed the properties of the tomato and the basil and the garlic. Okay, it can no longer go back to the way it was.
I learned a little bit about chemistry. I learned that the vinegar broke down all the stuff and then it made the flavor come out.
Delicious.
I thought it was really fun. It was a lot more fun than just looking at the board. Instead, you just find a way to learn it.
Oh, and there's one more lesson Mr. O'Neill wanted to teach his students about vegetables.
I learned that you should try new stuff because you can really like it.
Learning has never tasted so good.